My name is Michael Hammer. I work for REDARC Electronics. My role here is the Sales Transformation Manager, and I've been in the position for coming on to 18 months now. I have been with the company for an extended period of time, about 13 odd years, and in that I've worked in a number of different roles within the business. Over the years, we've definitely struggled with, let's say, yielding and dealing with the variability of our varying customer group. That was probably our biggest problem. All right, it's finding a way to deal with the fact that we've got so much variability when it comes to orders, and finding a way to assist with that process has been a challenge. One of the key standouts from a Portalink perspective was we were very early on convinced that we knew that the tool could deal with the nuances of data and the errors that come about with poor data quality. So for us, data quality is absolutely key. REDARC did quite a large amount of investigation to solve the problem in terms of customer automation and some degree of assistance with order entry. We did canvass quite a few different types of technologies, a few different providers. Long and the short of it, after all of that, I did a lot of personal investigation in this area, really couldn't find anything that did what Portalink does. Portalink's offering is very unique, and it is more than one piece of tech. It is definitely a combination of a number of different factors that you probably don't realize you actually need until you're actually using it and seeing the benefit of it. This is a combination of the OCR scanning technology, the scraping technology, the combination of the business rule ingestion and application to the OCR is quite intelligent, it's quite incredible, and nobody seemed to offer anything that would give us that kind of sort of all-in-one capability with a very limited technical requirement coming from our internal business. So for us, there was nothing quite like Portalink. So after some fairly in-depth analysis to the people that do play in this space, it was a very easy choice. So one of the key things for REDARC is quality in product, but it's also quality in process. So it's absolutely pivotal for us that any tool that we use in our processes delivers the same kind of quality as we do in our products to our processes and systems and technologies. What we found with Portalink is that we very early on got a high degree of confidence that it was a tool that could meet the quality of our product and hence really give us a really awesome experience, not only for us internally but also for our customers as well. Getting data into our ERP is absolutely critical, and we found that Portalink's capacity to absolutely ensure that the data was going to be absolutely on point, and then even have the smarts to tell us when issues were identified. We were very early on convinced that it was going to be a tool that we could work with, and it was going to really give us what we were looking for. The implementation project for Portalink and REDARC was a 12-week exercise broken into 4 very manageable sprints that we were able to see very clearly what was required on both our side and also Portalink's side. We worked with quite a few team from the Portalink department. That was a great team. They're very knowledgeable, felt very comfortable in their hands that they knew the solution, knew the technology, and knew where we needed to be as well. So had a very good rapport with all the members within the Portalink team. There was quite a number of stages which did involve some technical challenges, but we were able to really work through those, and we'll also be able to bring a lot of our business and context and rules into those conversations, and felt in very good hands that they were being listened, being heard, and actually being catered for. So the implementation was delivered on time. We're very comfortable and very happy that the outcome we got really did meet a lot of our original business requirements. So we've been using Portalink now for just coming into 2 months. We went live with a soft go live, which effectively worked so well that we pretty much transitioned straight into a go live only a couple of days after. The team were, the key primary users for Portalink were so happy with the tool they very quickly didn't want to stop using Portalink. It worked so well. We found that we had effectively using the system from day one as though we were using it in the development, so the transition was quite excellent from the implementation exercise where we were doing a lot of trial and error and trying to figure out how to work, that it really seamlessly went to live. We almost didn't even notice we were live, but we were using live orders, so it was actually quite remarkable. The team didn't know what was going on, it was that seamless. So the experience was fantastic. We really went very quickly into a live environment and were utilising the tool day to day as though it was part of our business so quickly. Early and even current feedback from the primary users of Portalink has been quite remarkable. It's a tool they now go to and they rely upon it being there because it's helping them so much. It's saving so much of their day, and they're able to allocate that time to doing much higher value add tasks to the business. That is, updating other things, working with other people, or working on other projects that are more closer to our customer. So now the customer support team, they actually look to Portalink to go, well, that's the easy part of my day. That's the bit that I can just trust it's going to do the right thing, and it's going to work well, and it's really going to help me. So if it wasn't there, they'd really notice it, and they'd be going back to a very difficult and manual process, which they just don't want to do anymore. They love the tool. So we're seeing 60 to 70% of the orders landing in Portalink coming through with what we can call a green face, which is meaning, knocking on the door of being effectively zero touch, which means that orders that we would physically have had to have retrieved from an inbox, manually keyed in, checked, validated, put it into the ERP, press go and send it through. What we're finding right now is that they come through and we literally do not have to touch them. It's a tool that's really given us so much in such a little amount of time. It's giving us a lot of benefits. There's a lot of scale for both REDARC and Portalink to grow together, as well as the feedback loop is fantastic. We're able to change our business requirements, and Portalink's really adaptable and work in with ours as well. So it's definitely something I'd recommend if you're if you've got challenges in this space and you really want to turbocharge your order entry and anything in the automation space. It's a great tool. So happy days.